What is up, creators? Woo! Okay, so I promised you to review a couple websites, to be honest, in this latest, or one of my latest posts, whatever. And now I will do it. So on the left side, I have all the guys who are sending me some portfolios. And here on the right side, I have already one portfolio open, or one website open, that I will review. So let me check. So this website is from my buddy Sisan. I hope I pronounced his name right. I still have no idea, but we are buddies. This is true. Okay, so I will review the sites a little bit, and yeah, we will see what we maybe can make a little bit better in the future. So first of all, I think his site is super nice structured. When you start it, you have this little animation here too. But maybe I will recommend him to make this animation a little bit faster, because when I hear at the side, I'm looking, okay, nothing's happening. Oh, I have no idea. And in this moment, then the animation starts. So maybe make it a little bit faster so that I don't have to refresh the site all the time. But for the hero part, I mean, the links are fine. They're not fancy, but they are there, and I have the content. And I have an image of him smiling. He's a happy guy. His logo, everything is fine. Let's move on. He has amazing projects as well. I am not sure what I think about this inverted hover effect. But basically, I got the information I am looking for. I see the case studies, good mockups. Maybe you can make them a little bit more, I don't know, not fancy, but more. Yeah, let's say fancy. So they are standard mockups. They are totally fine. But in action, maybe with this light blue background over here and with a hand, it feels more human and feels more like a real product. And yeah, in nice and easy call to action. Let's work together. Let's do it. That's a good one. Here's your email address. Your phone number is here as well. And I think that's fine. Oh yeah, and in my preparation, I found something. The contact information, little text here. Feel free to reach out to me and anytime. I prefer a phone conversation, but I respond to your emails too. When I read this as a potential client, I feel a little bit uncomfortable because sometimes you don't respond or whatever. So maybe you can change this text too, but it's a tiny detail. Okay, yeah, that's my review for Sisan's website, and let's move on and check out the website of Brave and But. She sent me this website too. I have to review it. She's having a branding website, so it's in German for everybody who can't read that stuff. It's all about holistic branding, and it's an agency. And I would say this is a very good, bold hero section. Let's move on a little bit and let's check out what's coming here. I read a little bit. I think it has a lot of text and there's no visual. So as a user, it would be cool to have a little bit of an easier indicator what you are doing. So I have to read a lot when I'm coming to the website, and the first move I want to do is scroll and looking for some pictures. And here I have something like a statement from Jeff Bezos. Okay. Here explaining your brand. I am not 100% sure if this is an infographic or something like a case study image, so it's a little bit confusing for me as a user. So here you're talking about measurable achievements or goals, and talking about the process as well. So as a user, I'm not sure if these things are coming together. By the way, guys, this is my first impression. I have no real preparation for this. This is just my first impression, how I see these websites. So I am review them, and I am a user at the same time. Here is a little about section about the founder, Suni. I know her. She's nice, and I hope she still like me after this review. Okay, so here are here are your services. So for the background, I think it's kind of hard to read, and I'm a little bit confused. Why are you using the stone background? Because here you're starting super bold, super strong, black, red, and then we are jumping a little bit more like in pastel light things. And here you are using stone, black and white. So maybe you have to find a little bit of a better brand corporate design, or just the images, so the corporate images can choose a little bit better. So here we have some quotes from testimonials. That's fine as well. And I think maybe this is one of your cases. Oopsie. Why is Siri always talking to me? Oh gosh. Is this connected? I am not sure, to be honest. I don't know. But this looks like a case study. I really like the design, by the way, but I have no idea if this is connected to this one and whatever. And the second thing is, here the navigation works fine, but as soon we are scrolling over the white backgrounds, it gets a little bit problematic to choose the links. So sometimes I like it that stuff is overlaying, but if the functionality is really, really broken, I would change it a little bit and make it more accessible. Okay, good. You have some articles here. Here you have some case studies. I will put them to the top. I really, really like them, and they fit to the aesthetic of a light branding and not to this red, to be honest. Okay, you have a footer. That's fine as well for me. So yeah, this is my review for the homepage of this site. Now we have a couple websites from Marcos. He's a UI designer, web designer as well. And let's check out what he built in Webflow. I think it's in Webflow. Yes, it's in Webflow. And so he built a website for real estate company from Kassel. It's a city in Germany, by the way. And here we are going straight with a very bold call to actions. That's what we are looking for when we are talking about real estate. We want to sell shit, right? And we also have these little, I don't know the English word, badges or something. And this is they build trust. That's very good. And we need this stuff on our site. What I really like is that you have this very, very open and friendly background, and everybody knows that it's about real estate because you're showing these houses over here. What I don't like is that you have a white background for your navigation. Maybe you need it at the rest of the site. That's totally fine. But at the beginning, it a little bit distracts me, and it could be a little bit more visual pleasing or more aesthetic if you just use the blue background and let the white background fade in as soon as the user scrolls down. But this is just a little thing. And by the way, now I am the pixel nerd. This distance is not the same like this distance. I'm sure it's not. Users absolutely don't fucking care. Oh gosh, I too many fucks in the video. This will not get monetized. Whatever. So to be honest, I think you have a very conservative target group, and so the purpose of the site is to target, I think, at least people are adults and they're looking for houses and they can afford them. So the site has to be not super fancy and very usable. And you have made a very good job building the site. Because it's super user friendly. I can read everything. The icons, the buttons are very clear, and I really like this stuff. I like the icons as well. So the little illustrations here. I'm not sure if I am happy with this break over there, but that's totally fine. You have a good form. Oh, that's fancy. Different forms, so you can build cool stuff in Webflow too, using a tab menu for sure. Really like this one too. It makes it way easier for people yeah, when you build websites and connect some filters with icons, because nobody knows what Gewerbe maybe is, nobody knows what house and Wohnung, so German word, sorry for that, know the difference directly, and when you make it more visual, it's way easier. Whatever. This looks a little bit like a stock image, like this one. Maybe you can change them into better images. It's a little bit stocky, but I know the client hustle. They don't want to pay for expensive pictures. Okay, I would say this looks like a usable, bulletproof website, good for the target group, and 10 plus, bro, 10 plus. Okay, he sent me another website, Hot Bullet Barbecue. So who's a fan of barbecue? Put it in the comments if you are a fan of barbecue. I'm a barbecue fan. Even veggie burgers. Veggie burgers are the best. I was a vegetarian for 8 years, but now I'm eating meat again. Such a shame. Whatever. Let's review websites again. Yes, the best from grill, the best from the grill, and honestly, I like this website. I never checked the responsiveness of the websites, to be honest. This works pretty well. So everything is fine. The menu is becoming a burger menu. When you're selling burgers, you need a burger menu too. Whatever. And good call to actions. This is the stuff I need right now. I want to make a reservation. I want to order. That's it. That's the information I need. When I'm hungry, I instantly want to know what can I eat, where can I order. You have these fancy background typography here. I think I don't really like the color combinations of this dark red and this gray. I think there is not much harmony in it. But it's fine. It's fine for me. And okay, it's something like a very open workout, an open layout. So the image is jumping a little bit. The typography is free. It's fine. It's fine. And you have all the informations here. I'm not the biggest fan of the logo, to be honest. It's a little bit small, but maybe the client will provide it, and it's not the perfect one for the web. Maybe you can put this homemade and tasty food. You actually don't need that stuff. Reduce a little bit the logo if possible. But otherwise, I am fine. To be honest, the photo of the burger is not perfect. So if you have a little bit of money for a food stylist, or taking the images yourself, hiring a very good photographer, maybe you can change the images here. Even these images, I know they are good because of the COVID thing that you are showing. Hey, we are taking care of everything. But hiring a very professional food photographer will upstep the game of your website a lot. Yeah, that's a good site too. That's a good site too. Damn, we have another website here from Prolex Media. I think they're who sent me this one. Let me quickly check. Go to film Prolex. We have Prolex Media from Real Karan on Instagram. He sent me this site and he created this one. And honestly, this is cool. There are cool animations. I don't know what I should think about this effect, because the image gets warped a lot and it's such a cool image, and I don't know why you have to warp it. I don't know if I like the navigation over here, because it looks pretty standard and I have no idea why you are using the dark background. Okay, maybe for the logo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's scroll a little bit and show what's happening. We merge creative disciplines to create what matters. And what matters? Maybe this headline is not super clear because I have no idea what matters. Social media, videography, typography, photography, design and branding, web development. Okay, this agency is doing a lot of stuff. So it's a little bit hard for me. Even when I read Pollex Media, I thinking about just video or photo company, and now you're doing design and branding and web development as well. I'm a little bit confused. Let's check the services. Oh, good side transition. I like this one. We tell stories that share your mission and offer the best in creativity and research. Okay, so you do a lot of stuff. More? Can I do more? More images? Oh, the site has a lot to load. More about this project. Good, cool, big images. Really like this one. Let's get back to the home site again. Our goal is to connect the world through creativity. This is a cool goal. I like this headline. Good animations, see all work. We all start somewhere, our story. I think it's a solid website too. I think a little bit too much of mix of animation. So when it comes to animation on websites, I really would stick to a certain style. So here you are using some warp stuff. Here you are using some right-left animations and just more the shapes that are floating. Here some zooms are coming in. So maybe you can decide what kind of animation style you want to use and then stick to it. Okay, there's another homepage to check out from. Let me check who sent this stuff. It's from Isioma John from Instagram. And let me reload it. I honestly always think video backgrounds are super cool. They are so more engaging, and they suck me into the website. I really like videos like this. I think this is not a SVG file, so it's a little bit pixeled. Maybe you can check this out later. Feature development, the Oceania Dream Escape, learn more, buy, rent, sell, investment, biggest. It's kind of hard to understand on the first look what you are doing. So that's a little bit tricky on this side. You have a slider over here and using the same image all the time. Because it has the .webflow.io thing, maybe the site is still under construction and I'm reviewing an MVP or something. Ooh, we have some cool animations over here going on. Making dreams a reality. At Dream Spaces, we make the process of real estate investing. Okay. Yeah, this subline here would be better if you put this on top, because I'm faster can understand what you are actually doing. Explore our world. What services would like Dream Escape? Buy property, rent property, sell property, invest. The dude with the expensive watch, that's the guy that will invest, definitely. And, okay. So you have these. I don't know why you need this dot. So a lot of people doing this stuff, I have no idea why I need it. It's just distracting, in my opinion. In my opinion. And you have you have the logo on the background here. I think you don't need these fine lines here as well. So this looks very premium. This too, because it's free and very flexible layout. And then you put the images in this fine line boxes, and I don't see these two design styles coming together, to be honest. Here's a little issue with the. Okay, this is the module. So when the screen is very broad, maybe you should use a smaller container for this one, because otherwise it gets stretched a lot when I use it on a big screen. And then you have featured, real estate products over here. You know, this section here is super nice. Really, really like this stuff, because you use the video background again. It's a free layout, and it very, very fits perfectly to the rest of the site. Here's a little break. I don't know why, to be honest. Okay, now we have the last website that I will review. and going with films. And let me check who sent me this site. This site sent Tritai from Instagram. I made it for my client a few months ago. Webflow works perfectly for me. Yes, it does. I really like this website. This is a super simple, more or less one-pager website. You have a navigation over here, but everything is super bold and big and looks super fancy because of the video background and this. Let me check. And these gray line elements are also built in Webflow. I really like this stuff, and I also like the small typography, and it looks super premium as well. I have a little bit of a problem with this text. I know why it's there, because you have tried to balance it a little bit between the big typography and the small one, but nobody will read this stuff. It's just a nice visual effect. Play showreel is cool that it's attached kind of here, but sometimes it glitches a little bit crazy. And let us check these links here. I think, to be honest, they are, that's kind of a weird feature. Everything looks super premium, and then these funky pop-ups are coming up. I don't know if you really need them. I would recommend you to make links, and linking adjust to your works site, because I think this site is way better than just putting the stuff in these funky boxes. And as well, here we have an about page too. I really like the images, especially this one, dark black. Maybe you have to shoot it after you shot these guys. Can I say this? I hope nobody's dead here. And but it would be better if they all have the same image style. I would cut a little bit of the div here, because it's very broad and goes all over the whole website. And yeah, but it's a cool website. It's very good. It's very good. Okay, guys, so this is my review. But talking is cheap, so I tried to redesign one of the websites, and I took the home section of. Oopsie. Let's move this away. The home site of Cezanne, and I thought maybe we can improve a couple things to make it even more special. So this was the original one, and this is my redesign. So what I just did, I thought, okay, why you are so small with your name and the contrast between these two typographies? I would say, when you're using your name, go all in and make it big and be proud, and become a little bit louder, but stay classy with a thinner typography. And maybe you can use something of this gradient things, because you use it here in your in your image too, also in your typography as well. I would also say make your subline a little bit shorter, because I mean 3 lines are okay, but 2 lines are a little bit better. So I would cut out this sentence here, with proven experience building B2B products. I mean, why it's proven? Can you prove it right now, right here? I don't think you need this this actually. And you definitely don't need this short thing here, because no of your clients will understand this. And I would say do a little something like an indicator that you can scroll more on the website, because I have no idea. Maybe I just stay here and click over there, and nobody knows that I can scroll, because I don't see a little bit of white over here or an indicator. So I added this little indicator here. And maybe you can make your logo a little bit bigger and put it into the container, so it's aligned over here. So to keep everything together a little bit. A lot of people are just putting the links over here. It's absolutely fine, but I maybe recommend put them in the middle just to make the website layout a little bit more, yeah, I don't know, something like more balanced, I would say. Otherwise they are super off at the right side, and here you have them in the middle. And maybe you can use capitals for the links to have the same style here and here. Here you're mixing it up a little bit and use the same style as the body. But I think they look a little bit more, aesthetic. It's just an aesthetic thing. Okay, guys, this was my website review. I promised you. Maybe I could do stuff like this in the future. Just tell me if you like this format or not. And I wish all you creators a good day. Leave a like, comment your website. I will check out all the comments afterwards, and if there is your website, I will review it maybe in the future. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Peace out.